Okay, final attempt at recording this video. I'm going to talk about Dominic Cummings, as you've probably guessed. He's a real issue. I want to talk about him. He worries me. He scares me. And no one seems that bothered. The main issue with him is we didn't vote him in, and we don't get to vote him out. We are going to have to kick up a stink if there's going to be any change, and here's why. We need there to be some change. I'm just going to go straight in with his lanyard. He has been wearing a lanyard for ages, proudly around his neck, walking into Downing Street and everywhere else that he goes, with a message that says, "In God we trust, all others we monitor." And no one's talking about it. Like, no one is talking about that. Why? That's scary, mad scary. It's just so sinister. And even if he thinks it's a joke, that's sinister. We'll come back to the lanyard because that is actually a motto from somewhere else. But just quickly about Dominic Cummings and his history. He's been advising government in various different capacities since 2007, mainly through Gove, then Cameron. He was chief advisor for David Cameron. After David Cameron having called him previously a career psychopath. Somehow he changed his mind on that, or found that to be a positive thing. I don't know what happened. But he was also famously the Vote Leave campaign director, and he's now Boris Johnson's chief advisor. Sorry. He's said to be the driving force behind most of the Tory policies that we've seen recently. He's tried to influence politics on a big scale for a long old time. He was advisor to Ian Duncan Smith, who he labelled as incompetent after 6 months and left. He has a history of writing inflammatory things. He published a Mohammed cartoon on the Spectator website that he was in charge of at the time. The publisher removed it. And in 2011, he wrote about his dream of education as a meritocratic technopolis, which I think he has started to achieve during this lockdown. Meritocracy is a myth. Let's just put that out there straight away. And we're seeing that with what's happening, the widening gaps in education levels between the rich and the poor during this time. That's not just me saying that, that's being said. I can put links. But back to that motto. I spoke to my brother about the lanyard. He looked up what that phrase was from. It's the NSA motto. You know, those people in America that were spying on everyone, including us, with our government's permission. You know those people. It's their motto. No one's talking about it. No one. Why? I'm no journalist. I'm no media person. I'm just an idiot with a phone. Come on, you know? Anyway, that's what I've got to say about Dominic Cummings. I'm going to talk more about British politics and just whatever's going on that affects me. Yeah, see you next time.